NASA's Space Shuttle Enterprise is now officially on display here at the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum on Manhattan's West Side. The orbiter is surrounded by photos, videos, and interactive displays that tell the history of Enterprise and NASA's Space Shuttle program over the last 30 years. A group of buyers has filed suit against the developers of the Trump Soho Hotel. They accuse the Bayrock Sapir organization and members of the Trump family of lying about sales figures. The building in Lower Manhattan was controversial from the start. Soho residents launched a campaign accusing the Trump organization and its building developers of getting around local zoning laws prohibiting new apartment developments. Sending a child off to college is a huge step for kids and parents. There are a lot of questions. Are they sleeping enough? Are they eating right? Are they making it to class? 10 years ago, cell phone theft marked only 8% of reported robberies in New York City. Now that has jumped to 40%. There's a growing black market for these expensive smartphone devices. So the NYPD, government officials, and cell phone carriers are looking at ways to fight back. Now I'm standing outside of the NHL store, and I'm about to talk to Jonathan Taves and Patrick Kane of the Chicago Blackhawks. We're going to get the scoop on the new release of NHL 11. Now, a lot has been made about the NHL cover curse. You know, that something bad happens on or off the ice. Patrick, can you speak to that? Did anything happen to you last year? There's a new scam surfacing on Craigslist. It tries to fool victims into downloading a potentially dangerous piece of spyware. Today officially kicks off Restaurant Week in Manhattan, a favorite time of year for New Yorkers and tourists alike. This summer marks the 20th anniversary of Restaurant Week, so foodies can experience 20 days of deals in some of Manhattan's finest restaurants, sampling cuisine from world-renowned chefs. I'm here with Mati Ajavan, number 22 for the Washington Mystics. Mati, how do you feel about today's game? Jeremy Lin is out of here. The point guard off the bench of the New York Knicks rose to fame last season with the catchphrase Linsanity. Now he has officially been traded to the Houston Rockets for a 3-year, $25 million contract that the Knicks said they just couldn't match. Linsane fans here in New York City are disappointed, to say the least. Police announced today they've arrested 51-year-old Pedro Hernandez for the murder of 6-year-old Eitan Pates, who disappeared 33 years ago.
Hernandez had told a family member and others that he had, quote, done a bad thing and killed a child in New York.
NYPD Police Commissioner Ray Kelly says Hernandez gave detectives details about the crime.
Mr. Hernandez made a promise of a soda to Eitan and led him down the stairs into the basement where he was choked.
This Soho neighborhood has changed dramatically since Eitan's disappearance over 3 decades ago. But the little boy's parents never left, even keeping the same phone number in case their son came home. Hernandez's brother-in-law says he believes his relative committed the crime.
I don't know what to think, really. It's somebody we knew, in the family, to do something like that, and this came out now.
The arrest was a shock for Hernandez's neighbors.
All we can tell you is, they were the normal neighbors. They were the normal neighbors.
The Pateses declined to comment on the arrest. Police talked about their reaction to the break in the case.
Mr. Pates was taken back, a little surprised, and I would say overwhelmed to a degree.
Eitan's disappearance made national news and led to the movement of putting the pictures of missing children on milk cartons. Reporting from Soho, Audrey Hassan. New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg thinks oversized portions of sugary drinks sold at fast food restaurants, movie theaters, and drink stands are causing the obesity rate to rise in the U.S.
Obesity is killing 5,000 people a year in New York City.
So the mayor is doing something about it, proposing a ban on sugary drinks over 16 ounces.
Every study shows that you will eat a very big proportion of whatever is put in front of you.
The proposal would have to pass the city council, where it's not getting overwhelming support.
This short-sighted measure will shut down production of movie theaters, pizza places, restaurants, coffee shops, even ice cream parlors will be affected by this absolutely ridiculous ban.
I'm not overweight because of big gulp sodas. Frankly, I'm overweight because I eat too much pasta.
City residents have mixed reactions.
I think above 16 ounces is reasonable. I think it's a good way to send the message that, he's supporting healthier lifestyles.
I don't think it's the mayor's job to decide what sort of soft drinks that people in Manhattan or anywhere in the world want to buy, for that matter.
Both supporters and opponents agree that nothing can stop a consumer from purchasing more than one soda, though health experts say changing the serving size can alter your appetite.
People certainly have that option, but studies show that people are very much driven by the portion sizes that are given to them. And so if the default portion size is 24 ounces or 32 ounces, people are likely to drink that. If the default is 16 or less, they're likely to drink that and feel satisfied.
The City Council has yet to set a date for the next public hearing. Reporting from Manhattan, Audrey Hassan. An athlete died while taking part in the Ironman competition in New York City Saturday. Race officials say he experienced distress during the swimming portion of the race in the Hudson River on Manhattan's west side. Earlier in the week, race officials tested the water out of safety concerns after a broken pipe in Westchester County discharged partially treated sewage in the river. Officials deemed the water safe for competition and say the cause of the man's distress is unrelated to the problem. I'm Audrey Hassan. Thanks for watching.